Hi, welcome to a special edition of Families of Avalon. We're going to talk about today, since it's President's Day, we're going to talk about two of my favorite presidents, which are George Washington and Abraham Lincoln. Now, the reason that these two are my favorite are because they both fought in wars that were for the basic human rights of freedom and pursuit of happiness. Because that's what the Revolutionary War was. It was a war fought for the basic human rights of the Americans, and they were the rights of all Americans to be able to pursue happiness and pursue a better life without the tyranny of a foreign government, because basically England was a foreign government. And they fought for human rights to live as they wanted to. And it's the same thing with the Civil War. The Civil War was fought for the basic human rights of the black people to be free. And that's why these two are my favorite presidents, because they both stood up for the rights of others. They stood up and said, hey, this isn't okay. You know, slavery, taxation without representation, all of these were taking away the rights of the people. And Abraham Lincoln and George Washington stood up for those rights because they understood that every man has the right to be free, to choose what they're going to do in their lives, you know? And I know there's a lot of hate in the world right now, but there's also a lot of love. You just gotta look out and find it, because according to the Constitution, everyone has the right to pursue happiness and to pursue the life that they want. And sometimes I think we Americans kind of focus a little too much on certain things like wealth, or, you know, who has more political influence than someone else, but it's not the big political people that make a difference. It's those of us who decide that we're going to pursue our dreams. Those of us that say, hey, I have a right to pursue my dream, and I'm going to do it. Because two presidents, and many other presidents, not just Abraham Lincoln and George Washington, stood up for the rights of people to do what they want, to choose to make their lives better. But you gotta choose to make your life better. And so we're gonna say Happy President's Day. Remember that as Americans, we have the right to pursue happiness and to pursue our dreams, because that's what the Founding Fathers wanted for all of us Americans, is the right to pursue our lives. So, this is Families of Avalon signing off. Check out my blog at familiesofavalon.com. Families first and always.